Good afternoon. Our commencement ceremonies are about to begin. Please take this opportunity to check all cell phones and electronic devices and make sure they remain silent for the entire program. However, please feel free to share your experience on social media using the hashtag LynnGrad. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2023, led by Chief Marshal Robert Watson and the Donald E. and Helen L. Ross of College of Education, led by gonfalon bearer Kelly Burleson and Marshal Jennifer Lesh. Marshal Jennifer Torres. Please welcome the Conservatory of Music, led by gonfalon bearer Dan Satterwhite and Marshal Thomas McKinley. the Eugene M. and Christine E. Lynn College of Communication and Design, led by gonfalon bearer Scott LeBlanc and Marshal Alex Duquet. Of Arts and Sciences, led by gonfalon bearer Christopher Klotz and Marshal Cassandra Corte. welcome the College of Business and Management, led by gonfalon bearer Christopher Zapolsky and Marshal Karima Lanfranco. University faculty, led by the 2022 recipient of the Award for Excellence in Teaching and Dedication to Students, Cindy Kirker. President's Platform Party.
Mr. President, I hereby declare the 2023 Lynn University Commencement Ceremony open.
Good afternoon and welcome. The Reverend Dr. Mark David Ludio, Professor of Religious Studies and Council Administrator of the Snyder Sanctuary, will offer the invocation. We ask that you rise and remain standing after the invocation for the singing of America the Beautiful, led by Neil Nelson.
Let us pray. Almighty God, author of life and source of all goodness, we come together on this joyous day with hearts filled with anticipation, excitement, and jubilation. We stand here filled with gratitude for your countless blessings. We are grateful for the love and support of our families. We are grateful for the lifelong friendships we have formed at Lynn. We are grateful for the faculty, staff, and administration who have inspired us to learn, to love, and to serve. As each student proudly receives their diploma today, as they walk across this stage, we ask you to guide their steps into the larger stage of life. Direct their pathways toward your purposes for them. And let this day reverberate into their future to fully receive your blessing, that they might in turn be a blessing to our world as global citizens. May each of us retain the confidence that your love will always remain with us, no matter what we face. For in the face of each other, we see the face of the divine, your spectacular array of diverse color, language, culture, which depicts your divine imagination. Help us always to hold on to this reality while remembering that ultimately we are more alike than we ever imagined. We offer this prayer through all the wondrous names that you are known by across our world. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Lynn University, Dr. Kevin M. Ross.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, staff, family and friends, trustees, distinguished guests, and welcome to Lynn University's 57th commencement exercises. And congratulations to the class of 2023. I don't need to tell you this. It's been a long road to get to today. For many of these graduates, the second half of their first year at Lynn was interrupted by a global pandemic, and many in our 3-year degree program never even had a high school graduation in person. Graduates, you had to deal with something that no other class before you had to go through. And during that time, you not only showed resilience and perseverance, but you also learned more about yourselves and the world around you. You learned about compassion by going through this experience together. You became closer as a community by being there to support one another. And you will now forever be connected as the remarkable class of 2023. Not only did our students grow stronger, but our university did too. Our faculty demonstrated their dedication, flexibility, and creativity, which resulted in finding new ways for our students to learn and succeed, like flexible block scheduling. We could not be more proud of our students and the way that they reacted during these very challenging times. So on this very special day, which is even more special for all of you Star Wars fans out there, I would be remiss not to share the words of wisdom from the great Jedi Master Yoda. Do or do not, there is no try. He also said, enjoy Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. Well, graduates, you did it, and may the 4th be with you. The class of 2023 has shown that even a pandemic can't hold them back. They did not just try, they succeeded handily to reach where they are today. Graduates, today is one of our university's favorite days, right up there with the first day that you arrived on campus. You have all come so far since that day, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves, just as the faculty, staff, and I are proud of you. We are proud of you not only for this accomplishment, receiving a Lynn degree, but for all of your accomplishments to reach this point. You've had to overcome unimaginable challenges, but you worked hard and you persevered. That is your superpower. And just as our graduates have accomplished so much, our university has too, and it's because of you. For the past 3 years in a row, Niche has recognized Lynn as a top school in the nation for diversity. And just look at you, 52 different countries in almost every state. Since 2014, we've been an Apple Distinguished School for our willingness to work with students how you live and learn today. We've been ranked for most international students, least debt after graduation, best value, campus ethnic diversity, and social mobility. And last fall, we welcomed the largest incoming class in our history and opened the amazing capstone apartments for upperclassmen and graduate students. Now, some of you were able to live in those capstone apartments as brand new residence hall, and you may want to consider getting another degree because there's no promises that your next apartment will be that nice. During your time at Lynn, you also got to experience the incredible Christine E. Lynn University Center, which opened in 2019. Christine Lynn, the lead donor and our board chair, is here today. We want to thank you again, Christine. Christine provided this game-changing place for our campus community to come together, and she has supported the university in so many ways for so many years. A very, very special individual, and we cherish you. Now, in a few days, it's Christine's birthday. So on the count of 3, will you all help me in wishing her a happy birthday? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Christine. We're going to see if we can get these on your cake somehow later. So today, graduates, on behalf of the entire university, it's my great honor to officially welcome you to our Alumni Association. You will forever be a Lynn graduate, and we hope that you'll remain close to your alma mater, as we always look forward to welcoming our alumni back to campus for events and hearing about your journey. Also, there are incredible ways to pay it forward to mentor the next generation of Lynn students, so please stay in touch with the Career and Alumni Office. You each grew exponentially during your time here, and we are so excited about the endless possibilities that await you as a Lynn graduate. But before you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, there's a couple folks we've got to recognize today. First, let's talk about your parents and your families, because no one has looked forward to this day more than them. Parents and families, after all the excitement, the pride, the anxiety, and the worry, your graduate made it. So grads, I appreciate that round of applause, but I think we can do better than that. Grads, why don't we stand up, lock eyes with your family members right now, and let's hear it for them. There's also another critical group that I'd like you all to join us in thanking, and that is the remarkable Lynn faculty. Let's hear it for your Lynn faculty. Graduates, I think you know this. Our faculty believed in you from the first moment they met you as prospective students, and they will continue believing in you long after you leave Lynn. So as you depart today, do so in confidence, because so many people here have confidence in you. Whether you decide to start or advance your career or continue your education, we know that you are ready. Today, class of 2023, we celebrate your dedication, your determination, transformation, and your incredible perseverance. We celebrate all of your accomplishments at Lynn and all of your accomplishments yet to come. So congratulations on a job very well done. And as you head out ready in the world, I ask that you always remember your Lynn family and know that we are always ready to welcome you back home. Congratulations again, class of 2023, and please enjoy this special day with your family and friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to introduce our platform guests to you. At this time, we ask the platform guests to remain standing after their introduction. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Chief Marshal Dr. Robert Watson. Academic Dean and College of Aeronautics Interim Dean Mike Petrosky. Conservatory of Music Dean Dr. Jan Robertson. College of Communication and Design Dean Cesar Santalo. College of Arts and Sciences Dean Dr. Gary Villa. College of Business and Management Dean Dr. R.T. Good. The Reverend Dr. Mark David Ludio. Dean of Academic Support and Accessibility Sean Eckstein. Vice President for Enrollment Management Dr. Gareth Fowles. General Counsel, Michael Antonello. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Anthony Altieri. Chief Marketing Officer, Sherry Weldon. Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer, Thomas Rooney. Vice President for Campus Operations, Crystal Lowe. Chief Strategy and Technology Officer, Dr. Christian Bonaforte. President Emeritus, Dr. Donald E. Ross. Board of Trustees Chair, Christine E. Lynn. Our President and Board of Trustees member, Dr. Kevin M. Ross. Our guest speaker, Joel Podolny. Our Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Audrey Gregory. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Katrina Carter Tellison. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our platform party. The student address will be given by Genesis Morlabayas of the class of 2023. Genesis today graduates with a bachelor's degree in biology and participated in Lynn's 3-year accelerated degree program. During her time at Lynn, Genesis served as a resident assistant and president of the Future Medical Providers Club and worked as an athletics photographer and wellness educator. She aspires to become a medical examiner and has conducted cardiovascular research, participated in a research symposium, and accomplished archaeological research with Lynn faculty. Next, Genesis plans to continue her education at Lynn and obtain a master's degree in psychology as part of her path to becoming a physician. Ladies and gentlemen, Genesis Morlabayas.
Good afternoon, President Ross, Mrs. Lynn, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, Dr. Podolny, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this momentous occasion. If we have yet to cross paths, my name is Genesis Morlabayas, a 3-year biology major wellness educator, resident assistant, researcher, and lover of medicine. It is an honor to stand here as the student commencement speaker for the class of 2023. Three years ago, I took on the challenge of completing my undergraduate studies in 3 years instead of the normal 4, and doing so with honors. And I never imagined that I would be up here talking to you all today. As a first-year student, I felt like I was in a cocoon. I was shy and working on my confidence, and I know that may come as a shock to those that know me now, but after taking advantage of the different opportunities Lynn has to offer, I can say that I leave here having developed into a butterfly. This graduating class has had to face a lot of uncertainty during our time at Lynn. We had to navigate a global pandemic that caused us to think about our future and wonder if there would be any light at the end of this storm. Navigating uncertainty reminds me of something I discovered as a biology student, and that is planaria worms. Some of you may say, what is a planaria worm, and how do they teach you about navigating these challenging times? Well, they are these amazing flatworms that we got to work with in class, and even if they lose their head through a conflict, they can regenerate and survive. These worms taught me a lesson that even during challenging times, we can find a way to survive, and no matter the odds, we can accomplish anything we set our minds to. As I stated before, I try to take advantage of different opportunities during my time at Lynn, and I am so glad I did. As a wellness educator, I was given the platform to spread much-needed information about topics such as stress, healthy relationships, and nutrition, just to name a few. We all hopefully did some growing and learning during our time at Lynn, and growing can be hard sometimes, so being a wellness educator allowed me to utilize my passion for health to teach my peers about not letting the craziness of life get in the way of what's most important. Working as a resident assistant with Housing and Residence Life gave me the ability to give back to my peers in the form of guidance, support, and kindness. Being an RA was what helped me free me from my cocoon to become a butterfly. And last but certainly not least, I had the opportunity to work with amazing professors whom I not only admired, but learned from to help my passion for medicine grow bigger than what it already was. As a biology major, I not only learned about the small details of cells and how different organisms coexist and survive, but learned about lifelong skills to persevere in this game we call life. Let's think back to those planaria worms. A favorite quote of mine states, "Be like a stem cell, differentiate yourself from others." And this stuck by me. Being different gives you not only various opportunities, but the power to break out of your own cocoon so the world can see who you truly are. I've come to understand myself and my skill sets at a deeper level, and I owe it to this institution and the professors who guided me to stand on this stage and speak to you all today. I wanted to give a special thank you to Dr. Sicoli for believing in me every step of the way, confiding in my work, and guiding me toward becoming the best physician I could possibly be. As well as the immense gratitude to Dr. Cordy for inspiring me freshman year to work and study hard, and inspired me to learn through my scientific drawings. You helped me fall in love with science even more. I speak for all my fellow graduates when I say we send our deepest gratitude to all the professors who have worked with us and pushed us toward greatness in and outside of class. As we stand here today on the cusp of this new chapter in our lives, I can't help but feel overwhelmed with emotion. We've worked so hard to get to this moment, and it's finally here. You should all be proud of yourselves, and don't let anyone ever dim your light. As you look back on your journey, you may recall the sleepless nights, the countless hours spent studying, and the challenges you faced along the way. But it is also important to remember all the things that you loved while here. For me, these were the events that celebrated our diverse community and provided us the opportunity to come together, especially over free food. But you have persevered, and today you stand before everyone ready to graduate and embark on this next chapter of your life. Success is not just about achieving your goals, but also about enjoying the process and journey to get there. Embrace the obstacles and setbacks, for they will make you stronger and way more resilient. As you move forward in your life, embrace your passions, follow your dreams, and never stop learning. The world is constantly evolving, and it is up to you to stay curious, to stay hungry, and keep pushing forward. Through it all, we've grown together as Fighting Knights. We've learned not only from our wonderful and inspiring professors, but from each other. We've supported each other through the toughest of times and celebrated together in the best of times. As you move on from Lynn, let us not forget the lessons we've learned here. Take the memories you have curated and carry them with you always. Before I close, there is also one more important group that we must all thank, and that is our families and loved ones. We must never forget the love and support we've received from them. They've been there for us every step of the way, cheering us on and encouraging us when we needed it the most. So, on the count of 3, I want all the graduates to stand, turn to the audience, and shout a big thank you to those here today. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, as we say goodbye to this chapter in our lives and say hello to the next, let's remember to stay true to ourselves, follow our dreams, and always keep pushing forward no matter the adversity. We are now extraordinary and strong butterflies, and we have officially broken out of our chrysalis. Make sure to keep flapping your wings, try new things, and keep working hard. With that being said, congratulations, my fellow graduates. We did it, and may the 4th be with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my pleasure to once again introduce Dr. Kevin M. Ross, the president of Lynn University, who will offer some remarks and introduce this year's commencement speaker.
It is now my honor to introduce this year's commencement speaker, educator, trailblazer, and advocate Joel Podolny. Joel is the founder and CEO of Honor Education, which is a transformative learning platform that creates intentional connections between students and faculty through integrated products and experiences and user-friendly tools for in-person, hybrid, and virtual learning. Now, Joel previously served as a professor at the Harvard Business School and Stanford Graduate School of Business and was dean of the Yale School of Management. And it was during his time at Yale that he was tapped by Apple CEO Steve Jobs to serve as the founding dean of Apple University, which is the tech giant's internal professional development program. After serving in that role for more than a decade, Joel left Apple in 2021 and co-founded Honor Education. He had discovered the need for educational products that could meet learning outcomes while fostering equity and curiosity among students and faculty, so he embarked on this startup with a mission to upend traditional learning pedagogy by prioritizing evidence-based best practices that reinforces learning retention. The learning platform also emphasizes the activation of content, not just its delivery, by contextualizing lessons and delivering better homework design and encouraging peer discussions in a mobile-first design built for digital natives. That's you guys. Joel continues to inspire students of all ages by fostering creative and critical thinking, community, and citizenry, and this parallels the same values incorporated into the Lynn student experience. Last summer, we began at Lynn to explore honor education for our university, and in Block D, we've been piloting the platform with a few courses. I had the opportunity to hear Joel speak for the first time when he was a keynote at the Apple event when we first began our Apple journey, and I hope you're all ready to be informed and inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Podolny.
President Ross, Mrs. Lynn, distinguished Lynn faculty and staff, loving parents, families and friends, and most importantly, graduates of the Lynn class of 2023. Yep. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be here with you all today. As I was putting this speech together, I thought we could really make some history here. A real first in the history of commencement addresses. The first commencement address generated entirely 100% by artificial intelligence. Okay, maybe not the first. I'm sure that's been taken. I saw a commencement address that Ken Burns delivered last year, and it was a little too good, if you know what I mean. But maybe this one would be the first in which a commencement speaker admits to the delivery of a 100% chat GPT-generated commencement address. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. This is absolutely too sacred of an event. Indeed, with everyone else seemingly talking about artificial intelligence, the time seems right to deliver some reflections on human intelligence, because like it or not, it's the only kind that we carry inside of us. And the reason that I feel I can reflect on this is that I've thankfully had the good fortune my whole life to be surrounded by people who are way smarter than I am. In fact, let me start with the best professional advice I ever received. My dissertation advisor was watching me present some research to a large group, and I was more than a little nervous. I wasn't quite sure that I had nailed the logic of my argument, and so I did what any aspiring, insecure graduate student does. I pulled back. I hid the logic, or the lack thereof, in a way that would be vaguely reminiscent of watching a courtroom drama. I cited others who had made similar arguments rather than expose my own. Only instead of what you see in a courtroom drama, where someone cites something like Homer Simpson v. Moe's Tavern, Cartman v. Kenny, Roman v. Shiv v. Kendall, I made reference to previous scholars' works using phrases like drawing on the insights and brilliant work of Georg Simmel, Margaret Mead, and W.E.B. Du Bois, I hypothesize, so on and so forth. But my advisor was smart enough to know that my hypotheses had as much connection to the insights of these scholars as they had to the insights of Homer Simpson. My advisor was also kind. Instead of picking apart the connections, he mercifully came up afterwards and said, "Joel, think of a talk as an opportunity to stand in front of people and show them how you think. They may pick at loose ends in your reasoning, but if you allow them to do so, that is your faster route to tightening up what you need to tighten up." What he said was, of course, reasonable not just for giving academic talks, but for interacting with classmates, work colleagues, friends, and so on. So reasonable that he shouldn't have had to say, when you interact with others, show your work. But he did, because it's hard to show how you think in front of others. It's hard not so much because it's cognitively challenging, but because it's emotionally challenging. It requires vulnerability, a willingness to be shown to be wrong in public, and that's hard. There are 2 points here. The first is that intellectual growth, at least human intellectual growth, requires vulnerability. The second is that intellectual growth is as much about being mindful of one's emotional leanings as it is about being attentive to one's own cognition. It's being self-aware of those emotional pulls that support intellectual growth and those emotional pulls that get in the way. When I was at Apple, I had the good fortune to learn from people who clearly were mindful of exactly this, not letting those natural emotional tendencies get in the way of their thinking and their growth. I think it's a big part of how people like Steve Jobs and Tim Cook become who they become. This was manifest even before I was hired, as early as the first time that I met Steve when he interviewed me for the position of Dean of Apple University. I remember he walked into the room with my resume in hand. He looked at it and he began, it's a pretty impressive resume, but what do you think of, and I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say that within 30 seconds, he was drawing me into a conversation around something which I had strong views, and something about which he, at least on first meeting, seemed to have really strong opposing views, and he had reached a pretty firm conclusion. Not exactly how you want to start a job interview. But I said something about a minute into the conversation that he apparently hadn't ever considered, and as my advisor had encouraged me to do, I also took him through the logic of why I believed what I believed. And I remember him leaning closer and saying, "That's interesting. I hadn't thought about it that way." I don't know if I changed his mind, but regardless, he then shifted the conversation to Apple, and while we talked for another 45 minutes, I am completely convinced the reason I got that job was that conversation in that first moment. And in that first moment, Steve did something that I think is so rare in all of us. He demonstrated greater interest in what I had to say precisely because it wasn't what he already thought. One of the most problematic aspects of the world today is how easily we can be drawn into our own echo chambers out of a need to be affirmed, to feel that we are right in our views and our convictions. We turn being right or wrong into a tautological judgment of others and ourselves. Better people are right, worse people are wrong, and so anything that threatens the appearance or reality of me being right is definitely something to be avoided. At least in my view, probably the most important driver of our intellectual development over our lives is the degree to which we can push against this sentiment, this proclivity, this need to surround ourselves with those who affirm our own views and perspectives. And I think there are three important aspects of pushing against this tendency. The first is to respond with curiosity when someone surprises you with a view that you didn't expect, especially around that which you have thought deeply about and perhaps even have reached a firm conclusion. Lean in, as Steve did. Don't lean away. The second is, if you find those people who not only think deeply and differently than you do, but also due to some combination of emotional intelligence, tact, and curiosity on their part, that they're capable of changing your mind, hold them close, whether in your work life or your personal life. The third, especially important when you find yourselves in a leadership role, is to publicly acknowledge how a colleague respectfully challenged your thinking and ultimately drove a better decision. When I ran Apple University, I would keep track of when members of my team would persevere with an idea that I thought had little chance of succeeding. And when I was proven wrong, I would make note of it at my quarterly team meetings, saying, one of the great ideas of this last quarter was whatever it was, and I am now happy to let you all know that I thought this was the dumbest idea I ever heard, and it didn't have the remotest chance of succeeding. People would smile or they'd laugh, but I didn't insert these comments for laughter or a mea culpa. I inserted them because the intellectual growth of Apple University didn't just depend on me being curious, me drawing people close with different views, and then me changing my mind when presented with new information or a new perspective. It depended on all of us doing the same. Now, it's easy to say, set aside that primal need to appear right, be curious when presented with a different view, hold close and acknowledge those who are capable of changing your mind, and let everyone know when you have discovered the error in your own judgment. But it's hard. It's hard to do because that feeling, that need to be and appear right, is so strong and so reinforced in so many forms of media. Just as I learned a lot from Steve, I've learned a lot from Tim. I remember submitting something in writing for his review, and Tim has a well-earned reputation, I think not just inside but also outside of Apple, for being incredibly attentive to the details. He sent back an email with notes on the document. He crossed out things. He recommended changes. He had question marks where I was not clear, and then I got to a comment that just bowled me over. It said, "Great! Exclamation point, what else?" And I remember feeling confused. That seemed like a contradiction. Doesn't great exclamation point mean there is no what else? Doesn't great exclamation point mean, Joel, now you get to take a victory lap because despite the cross-outs, recommended changes, and questions marks, you got a single great from Tim Cook, and that is just, well, great. In my whole life, no one had said great exclamation point and then asked for something more. And I realized in the moment how limiting that had been. I realized that for my whole life, I had let that positive emotion, that natural high from the quick hit of a high grade, a thumbs up, an affirming nod, or a smile, it all kept me from asking of myself what Tim was asking of me. What else? To be clear, the moral of this story is not, don't celebrate successes along the way. Celebrate successes just like you are oh so rightly celebrating this day. Rather, the moral is never let that celebratory moment get in the way of asking, what else? I guarantee you that you are all capable of so much more than you can possibly imagine, but you can only get there by ensuring that the endorphins that come with everything from a ton of likes on social media to a diploma, that those endorphins don't get in the way of you asking, what else? Let me share one more vignette to try to tie this all together, and this comes from my role as co-founder and CEO of my current company, Honor Education. When we first set up our website, we were in what is called stealth mode, and so we couldn't put a lot on the site about product. But we needed something on the site, and I and a few others thought it'd be great to have a quote that would capture something of the essence of the learning experience that we were trying to create with our software platform. And I found one. It was a quote from Sidney J. Harris, a Chicago journalist from the 1940s through 1980s, whose column was syndicated in more than 200 papers around the country. He wrote, "The whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows." I'll repeat that. The whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows. Rather than looking at or for that which is simply a reflection of who or what we already are, education must be about the mutual exposure of letting others in, as my dissertation advisor had advised me, and really looking out beyond those ideas and views that have defined ourselves, as Steve role modeled, and then doing that looking out with an intensity that underlies Tim's question, what else? My hope and expectation is that this is a quote that very much resonates with you, Fighting Knights, members of Lynn's class of 2023. You are so fortunate to be graduates of this great institution that educates your whole self, to be at one of the most international universities in the country, providing you with access to so many different cultures and perspectives. And as a result, you are so well positioned to be attentive to the emotional underpinnings of a truly curious mind. The only modification that I would make to the quote is that turning mirrors into windows isn't just what education should be about, it's what the practice of our lives should be about. But to practice it well requires that we attend to the emotional elements of the journey. Shattering the mirror to see what lies beyond is scary. But if we can keep from giving in to the fear of being exposed as wrong, if we can embrace different views, if we can avoid succumbing to the satisfaction that keeps us from asking, what else? There is no limit to the oh so very and oh so wonderfully human intelligence and wisdom that can follow. Thank you.
Dr. Kevin M. Ross will now present the Distinguished Alumni Award.
The Distinguished Alumni Award honors graduates who have achieved success in their chosen field, stayed active in the Lynn community, and made a positive difference in their local and global communities. Today, I am honored to present the Distinguished Alumni Award to Audrey Gregory, class of 2011. Audrey is the president and CEO for Advent Health Central Florida Division, where she oversees the strategic direction, development, and execution of key strategies that support the total network of care. In her role, she also builds important relationships with key constituents, community partners, and consumers. Audrey also previously held leadership roles with Tenet Health and Detroit Medical Center, St. Francis Healthcare System in Memphis, Tennessee, and Placentia Linda Hospital in Southern California. She earned her bachelor's degree and master's degree in nursing and a master's degree in healthcare administration from Georgia Southern University Armstrong campus in Savannah, Georgia, before completing her doctorate in global leadership here at Lynn in 2011. Audrey has served on the Michigan Health and Hospital Association's Board of Trustees and is a member of the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women Executive Leadership Team and board member for the Detroit Regional Chamber. Governor Gretchen Whitmer also appointed her to the Michigan Coronavirus Task Force on Racial Disparities. Additionally, Audrey has been recognized as one of modern healthcare's top 25 leaders for 2022 and Becker's Healthcare Black Healthcare Leaders to Know for 2023. Congratulations, Dr. Audrey, on all of your accomplishments, and thank you so much for your continuous support of your alma mater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Petrosky, Academic Dean, will introduce the Award for Excellence in Teaching and Dedication to Students.
The Award for Excellence in Teaching and Dedication to Students is presented to a faculty member who demonstrates a commitment to student learning, uses innovative teaching techniques, and impacts student lives beyond the classroom. Dr. Katrina Carter-Tellison, Vice President for Academic Affairs, will offer some remarks about this year's recipient.
This year's recipient has demonstrated excellence in teaching and dedication to students for the past 8 years at Lynn University. This professor utilizes innovative teaching practice for both undergraduate and graduate courses. This recipient has also impacted students' life beyond the classroom through numerous activities. With Lynn 101 and the Citizenship Project, they've built strong mentoring relationships with first-year students that are maintained throughout the students' time at Lynn and beyond. The recipient has distinguished themselves as a strong advocate for student learning and is always prepared to go the extra mile to create an innovative, robust learning environment. This year's recipient is the director of the revamped Accelerated Degree Program. The recipient reimagined and breathed new life into the program, creating a significant impact on our students. In fact, of the 105 students who started the program, 97% of them have been retained. Under their leadership, students have earned certifications, become peer leaders, and taken steps to become more engaged, resilient members of the Lynn community. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Rachel Pauletti. For earning the award for excellence in teaching and dedication to students.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Katrina Carter-Tellison, will now award degrees to members of the class of 2023.
Mr. President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects in degrees in course by successfully completing prescribed curricula and have been recommended by the faculty and Board of Trustees to be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishment. We are pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for degrees in course.
Stephanie Laverne Campbell. Robin Jones.
Danielle Foster, Firmino Palazzolo.
Danielle Foster, Firmino Palazzolo. Kimberly Carlo. Susana Diaz Hernandez. Cyrielle Martin Anthony. Charlotte Muriel. Michelle Murray. Sydney Parks. Orville Reynolds. Barbara Reamer. Dominique Roche Rendon. Nicole Tapia. Sheena Weir. Cindy White. Amanda Gross. Jessica Hernandez. Charmaine Shepard. Trevor Sparacio. Catherine Welsh. Melissa Williams. Ashaki Budden. Sydney Davies. Riche DeVoe. Patricia McSweeney. Bachelor of Science. Jackson Aquino. Heather Artis. Mackenzie Butler. Laura Ann Cozine. Samantha Frost. Thomas Gramando. Kaylee Grobler. Allison Hens. Clark Rachel McElvin. Marissa Miscosia. Allison Moss. Madison Park. Jade Pendergast. Isaac Plotnick. Jamie Sabini. Brita Santanera. Tatiana Vasquez. Morgan Scala. Jordan Whittle. Grace Indochio Kerr.
Grace Molise.
Danielle Pascarello. Brooke Wakefield. Burton D. Morgan College of Aeronautics. Bachelor of Science. George Papageorge. Miles Tinsley. Matthew Bolello. Prosper Chandarahi. D'Angelo Tariq Clark. Andrew Gray. Kimani Knight. Donovan Praslin. Nathan Rogers. Connor Sanders. Nathan Green. Luis Baez. Christopher Chinsami. Andrew Hadlock. Chuk Yu. Jean Joseph. David Lothorpe. DeLauren De Jesus. Alexis Burland. Khan Cavreas. Christopher Lopez. John Waller. Seth Walters. Jada Young. Conservatory of Music. Robert Benedict. Marina Machado Gonzalez. Sylvia Valdivia Villasante. Zambora Balgabekov. Eva Iliuzzi. Joya Geddix. Daniel Guevara. Luis Angel Gutierrez Repalda. Weezan Lai. Songkyung Lee. Gabriella Mazone. Rosa Ortega Ianelli. Frederick Renault. Megan Savage. Diana Scobina. Carlos Avendano Garcia. Ellen Galentas. Diallo Banks. Fabiola Hoyo. Benjamin Kramer. Manuel Mendez Escobar. Moises Molina Mendoza. Sebastian Orellana Fernandez. Zita Puro. Peter Savage. Yu Xie. Eugene M. and Christine E. Lynn College of Communication and Design. Master of Fine Arts. Fernando Cuevas. Vadehi Shah. Alexandra Acosta. Michael Britt. Jorge Elduri. Leonella Gaither. Anel Gavizon. Samantha Giordano. Juan Rajales. Luca LeMay. Beatrice Machado de Carvalho. Alejandra Telez Arango. Bachelor of Arts. Anzane Allen. Samantha Gallo. Maribel Narvaez. Valeria Rodriguez. Augustina Tasende. Adriana Nabid Bezaga Garcia. Christopher Matthews. Luca Robinson. Caroline Schwartz. Nicholas Vanicola. Elisa Teresa Wallace Noriega. Isabella Cruz Hill. Cecilia Diaz. William Garcia O'Leary. Ali Lynn Krachilski. Misha Lubin. Pedro Martinez. Stanford Stratton. Brianna Cirillo. Olivia Simpson. Talia Wantagai. Caitlin Jurovieski. Rachel Minahan. Taryn Rhodes. Tyler Valdez. Anissa Walker. Delaney Gould. Lauren Lampley. Kenneth O'Neill. Beverly Budge. Samantha Del Valle. Patricia Duong. Elisa Keating. Ava Mary Margolis. Sergio Sania. Nicholas Zakauskas. Bachelor of Fine Arts. Tyler Barate. Ariella Beck. Irene Benitez. Juan Casais. Stefan Good. Amber Hirschfield. Samantha Koffler. Alexander Lopez. Elias Soler. Yiri Balsar. Edward Crane. Giordani Datilio. Alexander Galeen. Dana Hoffman. Edie Holliday. Caitlin Hunt. Justin McCarthy. Campbell Robinson. Anthony Romano. Taya Talone. Jassim Abudan. Andrea Araque Rojas. Angeline Carlin. Amy Rose Godmare. Mariah Ireland. Marshall Lynn. Ariana Nuzzo. Sofia Perdomo Toriello. Wilmot Prosper. Andrew Rule. Elijah Ruiz. Noah Tate. Carly Adams. Jeremy Dabney Reese Friel. Ari Davis. Julia Borsheimer. Adam Gebo Rosenthal. Allison Young. Sebastian Arbulu. Paige Platt. Carly Albert. Cynthia Alfonso. Tanisha Baker. Victoria Koch. Marshayla Frazier. Michelle Geiger. Jacqueline Deaton. Rodrigo Salwana. Jacqueline Deaton. Tatiana Johnson. Maria Gabriela Saraiva de Almeida. Andon Velez. Jenly Bernadine. Lauren Crair. Megan Davis. Monroe DeSolma. Jessica Felice. Lydia Fink. Ashley Florexil. Heather Gawad. Chelsea Giorgetti. Hilda Gatonga. Kenneth Gordon. Azaria Jason. Christelle Kankalian. Sanjita Khalid. Beth Lang. Lana Lander. Haley Maddock. Ashley May. Amanda Mohammed. Rachel Morency. Sharon Morera. Samantha Nicoletos. Carolina Perez. Alexandra Pettis. Sydney Raphael. William Reeder. Maria Serpas. Chelsea Sherwood. Amy Smith. Carolina Anna Smilik. Diana Soto. Victoria Sutter. Brandon Treesh. Jacqueline Wagner. Isabel Chantel Weiss. Wilney Cherry. Cynthia Garcia. Amanda Gonzalez. Connor Hopkins. Gina Iozio. Marissa Simmons. Byron Smith. Sean Toussaint. Vincent Wilder. Drew Bergs. Alexander Castro. Chloe Franklin. Jessica Hall. Lindsay Harrison. Nicole King. Arshel Jennis. Ashley Lutter. Harnels Mitchell. Sonia Nikolovska. Gabriela Nunez. Dylan Reeder. Philip Simmons. Shayna Singh. Alicia Armas. Paige Barash. Kenny Chow Enriquez. Addison Crone. Bailey Fernandez. Ray Fuentes. Ariana Galiotto. Lily Gottsman. Renee Bassett. Michael Hennix. Joshua Isaacson. Lemire Johnson. Yair Kadan. Nadia Lindner. Jennifer Mazariegos Giron. Andrew Nagel. Aspen Nestler. Nicoletta Niglio. Rebecca Pacheco. Kira Pedrosa. Catherine Rodriguez. Jordan Scow. Morgan Tamara Tillman. Jacob Agresti. Kayla Cruz. Dulcie Sonique Finn. Sydney Hill. Julie Ladawi. Christopher Parthamore. Haley Weiss. Catherine Whitcomb.
Raisa Asim.
Abby Fricky. Jean Hedwin Lamy. William Scott Levitt. Alexandra Lillabo. Antonella Pierre. Terry Stover. Shannon Zanoda. Akeem Brown. Marie Liana Cadet. Jeffrey Ceruzzi. Carlene Collingwood. Lauren Dixon. Nicholas Egros. Danielle Farinas. Michelle Gawe. Mackenzie Harmon. Xavier Hayes. Richard Holknecht. Sophia Hanses. Roberta Joseph. Shane Dodge. Sarah Waymack. Amira Lomax. Erica Lusardi. Deontha Matthews. Sarah Miller. Genesis Morlabayas.
Haston Naidu.
Ishita Subhash Nair. Jack Passarella. Kristen Pettigrew. Corinne Reeves. Keith Roden. Nicole Santa Maria. Michael Schwartzwald. Lola Silverstein. Josie Sumter. Maria Cabral Bertez. Jackson Guinan. Courtney Ham. Agatha Hernandez. Destiny Kaufman. Nicole Kim. Maxwell Leary. Olivia Lovins. Ella Richardson. Courtney Shoppert. Lauren Wong. Ariana Wright. Aizan Ahmed. Daniela Aparicio Chacon. Danaivis Arana. Shahaf Bashar. Aaliyah Borno. Alyssa Bruley. Jose Caro Van Arsdale. Adriana Casados. Edwiana Charlotte. Cameron Dieter. Matthew Downey. Abigail Farmer. Stephanie Gass. Aurora Good. Brecca Hawkins. Gerhard Hofer Dar. Benjamin Katzbeck. Kelly Klein. Kennedy Kramer. Anna Lopez. Janie Lee Laura Maingott. Edward Malzewski. Cecilia Marquez. Kennedy Ann McElvin. Luna Mertens. Emily Miranda. Calissa Muniz. Abigail Niedorf. Jose Alberto Ortega Rodriguez. Sarah Palat. Caitlin Reagan. Peyton Renzi. Maria Emilia Sanchez Ceballos. Ella Simonian. Mehdi Shah. Sofia Sorondo. Ginger Stein. Margaret Stone. Adiana Talia Waters. Kayla Waugh. Alan Ahrens. Diliat Borges. Say Daniel. Sundas Elamri. James Sullivan. Geraldine Villarreal. Monica Davila. Carlos Granados Avellaneda. Mohammed Jarar. Honor Kelty. Allison Napolis. Francesca Predestin. Jose Sanchez. Janvi Mitulbai Shah. Cleopatra Rodriguez. Jaleesa Worthen. Aldo Aguila. Mohammed Al-Tunsi. Oliver Beckford. Jonathan Dunham. Abigail Dushi. Sophiana Edward. Rebecca Black. Giovanni Waschino. Maria Alejandra Hoyos Villegas. Anthony Hyatt. Sergio Ibanez Blanco. Jesus Keenan. Georgia Pigato. Tyler Ravitch. Nasir Robinson. Mark Schwartzfarb. Raul Varela Hernandez. Larandi Alexis. Ariel Amar. Marina Asher. Megan Cram. Harold Fofana.
Tracy Haig.
Sierra Mormon. Ashlyn Nestor. Deepika Patel. Jonelle Philistine. Dayani Santos Fernandez. Christine Arzu. Yazid Ryamond Basanya. Andrew Leonard. Ethan Moss. Tamala Rimpsey. Rose Spadaro. Harrison Albert. Danelle Ashirova. Fatima Zara El Harache. Helga Fodor.
Tara Harris.
Christelle Sanat. Veronica Woods. Carlissa Bates Tarver. David Shabab. Nicolia Katanich. Tigran Mirzoyan. Berenice Ravello. Sebastian Reyes. Lillian Mujosa. Janice Strange. Juan Alfaro. Fajer Al-Rumi. Colin Casey. Maria de Leon Castaneda. Allison Laverne Gill. Daimi Hurtado. Sheila Meeks. Thomas Michael F. Moore. Jacqueline Nino. Emmanuel Nuez. Kyle Patton. LaQuisha Preston. Kayla Tapling. Michael Trace. Crystal Blott. Takai Carter. Laura Garrido Hurtado. Tyler Green James. Sandra Guerrero Gamboa. Alessandra Guglielmo. Kathy Ann Matthews. Tyra McField. Thomas Pritchard. Brian London. Riley Lynn. Kiara Tana Berga. Jean Camille Dubuisson. Angela Kashkimbayeva. Richard LaRocque. Jordan Neely. Adriana Otero. Richard Self. Theodore Tasbach. Bruna Artieda. Sarah Chan. Gabriel De Jesus. Jaden Doda Panini. Kayla Henderson. Natalie Hennix. Joanna Sayers. Gabriel Albuquerque Gomez. Simone Allen. Jose Arroyo. Donovan Barnes. Tyler Karichner. Stephen Coughlin. Adana Khan. Jasmine Liao. Lazaire Louis Charles. Joseph Rauenhorst. Taylor Scala. Evan Siegel. Luke Tapanes. Stephen Giamalis. Santiago Reyes Ratana. Natalie Yeager. Braxton Bartlett. Massimiliano Biancardi. Dalton Brown. Kaylee Bush. Talena Cawthon. Jackson Dean. Isabella DeLovo. Mason Dubois. Maya Evans. Raul Flores. Miles Gabriel. Milton Wyatt Gatlin. Robert Hammond. Nathan Hippolyte. Bradford Jacobs. Luis Justiniano. Miranda Kopecki. Brendan Lacasse. Alejandro Madariaga Cuddling. Samir Molina. Nicole Newton. Hannah Elise Nilsson. Angel Para. Alexandra Phillips. James Pollock. Smara Romaine. Bryce Scanlon. Kevin Zidell. Zachary Zepfel. Isabel Alexander. Jalen Alicea. Gabriela Barada. Molly Brennan. Benjamin Cohen. Mackenzie Esquivel. Riel Tavermina. Ryan Karim O. Alami. Sophia Amato. Brianna Arias.
Susanna Coker.
DeJuan Davis. Juliana Economist. Gabriela Ferrer. Emery Hemmel. Elżbieta Żonowskowa. Ava Mancini. Olivia Mish. Emma Nekulak. Hien Nguyen. Jennifer Ragusa. Kelly Webb. Rachel Blizzard. Yasmin Earn. Jessica Mesa. Gabriel Rodriguez. Don Ralston St. Fard. Lucia Aguiar. Mateo Amato. Hannah Porto. Christopher Martin. Denise Morel Giesman. Nicholas Parlante. Angel Paz. Shanti Rao. Isabella Roleri. Silvana Salinas. Serena Sofin. Moro Velasco Anglaril. Shusti Damaria. Abdallah Korma. Ingrid Ramos. Nestor Alarcon Madrid. Moraija Atmodimejo. Juan Ayular. Benjamin Avendano. Alexander Bellew.
James Edward Bellier.
Eleonora Bori. Nicholas Cabrera. William Cash. Barbara Sibakova. Angelina Siliento. Isabella Clark. Javier De Soto. Brandon Evans. Laura Bakori. Jacob Freeman. Sean Fuller. Kurakwashe Gadzikwa. Lyra Gray. Paula Cami. Lucas Kolka. Vishesh Katari. Marcella Landino. Julia Luciano. Jade Ty Athena Madden. Mohammed Masmoudi. Grace McAvenny. Jake McKenna. Andre Miyashiro. Bailey Miller. Alex Miranda. Stella Nixdorf.
Yuzuki Okamura.
Natalie Ortiz. Paolo Pelfini. Kennedy Bilson. Tyrone Rhodes. Camila Rodriguez. Jorge Esteban Salazar Villa. Amelia Saviscas. Igor Sluzariev. Priscilla Stalker. Ricardo Stefanoni. Valentina Tasende. Agina Taylor. Cosima Toms. Bailey Tracy. David Van Schaik. Maria Lourdes Villarreal. Destiny Warner Vincent. Fisher Williams. Serkan Wiley. Ethan Yorio. Stefano Zaldivar Tager. Ignacio Alvarez Alvarado. Kareem Ba. Zaya Booker. Parth Chaturvedi. Aaron Neville Dennis. Cameron Dunn. Nasir Gomez. Garrett Hashk. Alfonso Joller. Christopher Kana. Liam Leonard. Gabriel Mata. Brooke Mullins. Sabrina Negron. John Pearson. Kobe Pellissier. Holgai Rinchet. Sebastian Rincon Gallardo Ortiz. David Romeo. Rachel Romich. Catherine Scoons. Jalen Stanton. Brian Barna. Grace Bianco. Alex Colley. Bradley Cooper. Charlie Courtney. Elena DeToli. Devin DeWayne. William Doyle. Danya Dribelbis. Ethan Grella. Grace Gidry. Charlotte Marr. Faith Miller. Christian Nast. Caroline Michelle Quezada. Bianca Belisa Restrepo. Rory Ronzano. Jonathan Ross. Amia Sansir. Zachary Stevens. Armando Villa. Ma Shome Bergeson. Olabanji Golden. Agustina Duran. Joan Rose Betancourt. Fallon Hilly. Arif Khan. Sanam Kumar. Zaid Lee. Ashley Madrigal. Bemsibom Pool. Donovan Praslin. Lily Claire Portman. Melina Santiago. Romanchika Singh.
Chris Taylor.
Eva Trapio Delgado. Nadeja Volkov. Julia Zupasic. Michael Alpert. Marcelo Axelrod. Darian Baramipur. Trevor Barber. Morgan Brown. Andrew Clark. Carrie DeGraff. Emily Edwards. Jameson Evans. Haley Bardanesh. Malachi Frazier Miller. Camilla Garcia. Zaylin Gibbons. Hannah Harbich Custer. Raymond Hurd. Miller Jordan.
Samuel Reed Kagan.
Julian Kennedy. Zachary Klein. Jerry Cohn. Christian Larson. Christopher Lawrence. Andrew Licata. Eliezer Menda. James Morales. Anthony Mutillo. Augustus Oliveri Ramos. Anthony Arico. Benjamin Ostrow. Charles Pollock. Royce Ryder. Aaron Steistock. Evagania Solakis. Zachary Turner. Justin Barrow.
The degrees in course will now be conferred. Will the candidates for undergraduate, master's, and doctorate degrees from Lynn University please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Lynn University, I do hereby confer upon you the degrees in course to which you are entitled, together with all the rights, titles, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your caps. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Will everyone please rise for the benediction offered by the Reverend Dr. Mark David Ludio, and please remain standing after the benediction. Thank you.
Almighty God, as we bring these graduation exercises to a close, we ask that you would bless these graduates as they commence upon life's journey. Bless them with a passion to live life abundantly. Bless them with a vision to live life with a purpose, and bless them with a legacy to make their mark on this world. And bless them especially with your abiding presence, both now and forever. And everybody said, amen.
And now we ask that everyone join the class of 2023 in singing the Alma Mater. The words are printed in your program. Immediately after the Alma Mater, President Kevin M. Ross will lead the processional. Please remain at your seats until the platform party, faculty, and the graduates have departed. Thank you.
Celebrating out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head, you know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want, kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you, yeah. We're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back